Once, on the dusty streets of a small town, walked a poor little kitten. His white shirt was torn and stained with mud, his fur was messy, and his eyes were full of sadness. Each step he took was heavy, not because he was tired, but because the world had been unkind. As he passed by a group of rich kittens, their laughter echoed in his ears. "Look at him," one of them shouted, pointing. "Did he roll in a trash can or what?" another joked. The poor kitten didn't reply. He simply lowered his head, his ears drooping, and tried to keep walking. But the sting of their words cut deep, and before he knew it, he was crying, soft at first, then louder, harder. Alone in the corner of the street, he let the tears fall. But deep down, something in him refused to give up. The next morning, the same poor kitten sat by the roadside with a tiny shoebox full of brushes and polish. He began shining people's shoes. Some ignored him, but others paid a few coins. Slowly, he gathered enough to buy a tray of donuts. With hope in his eyes, he stood outside a school, selling the donuts to young kittens. He smiled through the sweat and hunger. Bit by bit, coin by coin, he earned enough to open a small toy stall. He sold spinning tops, tiny cars, and soft plushies. The kids loved him. But that wasn't enough. The poor kitten worked harder than ever. He carried heavy loads, cleaned streets, ran errands, washed dishes, anything he could do to earn more. Every coin was saved, every drop of effort counted. Weeks passed. Then one sunny morning, the poor kitten stepped out wearing clean new clothes. His fur was brushed neatly, and he clutched a shiny new PlayStation in his paw. He wasn't just happy, he was proud. He had earned it all himself. As he strolled past the same corner where he was once mocked, the rich kitten spotted him. "Is that him?" one whispered. "It can't be, he looks cool now," another muttered, eyes wide with jealousy. The poor kitten heard them, but this time, he didn't cry. He smiled, slid on his headphones, and walked on with confidence. Because he knew something they didn't. Dreams aren't owned by the rich. They belong to those who never give up.